Hey, what's going on, guys? How are we all? All right, you're unmuted.
Nice. I'm unmuted.
I'm gonna switch to the scene now with both our lovely faces on.
Do it. Yo.
Yo, what's up, Yamin? How are we? On YouTube as well. And Hayley.
Hey, look. Yo. Stalker, thank you for the follow, man. This is insane. We're live everywhere. For anyone that doesn't know, we're live on Twitter, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Twitch, we're live on Trovo, we're live on LinkedIn, all simultaneously because our CEO Caleb is a mastermind. He knows what to do. So this is
You'll have to bear with us as well. We're gonna go through loads of different chats and kind of call out different names, so you guys might not understand what we're doing, but we'll do our best.
100%.
What's up, Corey?
Right?
Exactly.
I don't know how many people's watching overall, but big pressure for the people that's submitting their portfolios.
Hopefully they're watching. It'd
Right.
be a shame if they weren't.
Oh, that'd be so weird if they're not watching and that'd be so weird. I think we'll give it like 3 more minutes and then we can start reviewing.
Hell yeah.
Wait for more people.
We'll wait for people to pile in a little bit more. Yo, what's up, Das?
Ghost Monks, Max, thank you for the follow, man. Glad to see you in here. Thank you for coming. What's up, Max? Matt Ford Datsun, thank you for coming as well. Thank you for the follow. Yo, this is so wild. Julian, what's up?
Oh, that's from Twitter, right? Periscope.
Yeah, Periscope is from Twitter. That's insane. Caleb, you done an outstanding job.
It'd be cool to get a restream chat, kind of with on the screen as well, like on live stream, so everyone can see where everything's coming from.
Yeah.
Portfolio reviews. If you just want to link as your portfolio, probably best whispering us so you don't get banned in the chat for a second.
How about should we make a new tweet and put live portfolio reviews? We can go through some of the ones on the Twitter, or we can just link your tweet again.
Yeah. If you want to do that, I've got a lot of tabs open right now, so.
All right, I'll link your tweet. Let me post this in.
Yeah, we're good, man. We're good. How are you guys? I'm presuming you can hear us both all right.
I'm great, Max. Thanks for asking, man. How are you? For anyone in the Twitch chat, I'm gonna link the link where you can submit your portfolios and we can review them on stream.
We do have a bunch to work through at the moment, but we will get around to doing most of them, if not all of them.
Oh, said that a bit late.
How long are we streaming for? We're going to aim just to kind of work through the portfolios and just see where we end up. Yamin on YouTube asks, what will we be see in this video? We're kind of going to go through all the portfolios that we've got. We've got like a Google Documents of like all the different portfolios that people have submitted, and we're just going to go through work and just kind of give our opinions on them, I guess.
Yep.
Give our feedback and where people can improve and whatnot.
100%. I mean, we can get into it if you want now.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm starting with the top of the list, by the way, just in case you.
So Taylor. .y?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
This is the guy who regularly joins the Twitch chat. He's you guys by the name Keck, like Sec, C-E-K. You've probably seen him about. Yeah, let's just browse through his work real quick. Behance, good start. What's your opinion on Behance? I've never used it.
My opinion, Behance is I think Behance is a great place to show your work and everything. You know, like it's a pretty common thing for designers to go on Behance and kind of put their work on there, and you know, it kind of gets the point across. But if you guys want to be extra special and really kind of stand out to clients and potential employers, I would definitely say try and make your own website. If that's using Adobe Portfolio, Wix, myportfolio.com, something like that, it'll be great. But Behance is never a bad shout. I like Behance. What about you?
Yeah, I've never really used like a portfolio based site like Behance or anything. I've used Dribble, which is a good site, but like I said, I've got my own like one that's run by Wix, which I find is great.
100%. We love Wix.
I'm not too familiar with Behance,
that.
so I do apologize if my navigation's like a bit off. Yeah, start with somewhere that looks quite this 3D project here. You see that?
Which one did you click on? Oh,
it's the top right one with like the person in the yellow.
Oh,
I like that.
this is really nice. Oh, I love this style.
I see that a lot lately. A lot of people are doing like 3D characters. There's this person going around on Twitter doing like famous rappers and stuff in this style. It's really cool. Really, really cool.
I saw these are. I love this. I love this.
The detailing on the mask as well. That's crazy.
Right? That's insane. I love it how it's like a kind of like a clay person, like not too many details on the person. Then like the mask has way too much details compared to the person, but it looks fantastic, honestly. If you scroll down,
carrying the detail through from the mask to like the t-shirt and the face and the hat, I think.
Yeah. If you scroll down, I think there's more he done with the same kind of style, and it looks amazing, honestly.
Oh, okay. So you can scroll across. There's like he's done like a computer screen. I like that.
That is pretty cool. That is really cool. I wish there was some context behind it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people neglect the fact that sometimes you need a bit of like almost like a case study on something, or just a bit of information behind why you did something.
Yeah,
or even a title. You can kind of depict what you want from that.
Yeah, 100%. Case studies are really important when you're trying to get an important project across, because people that view it and potential employers or clients, they want to see how you work. They want to see your workflow. They want to see how you do things, your thought process behind stuff. So making sure you guys have a case study on your projects is really important. Maybe not for every project, but definitely the ones that you want to show off.
Yeah. I always find useful like just recording my process. Like if I do something on stream or something, I'll kind of like whip it up into like a speed art just so kind of people can kind of make out the process behind it and like maybe see why I've done certain things.
Yeah, that's
which is
great.
Also a good shout. More 3D stuff. Is this like This is like Adventure Time, isn't it?
I haven't watched that, so but it looks familiar. It looks really.
I do like those 3D models. They're cool. It
looks really. If you go to his latest project, it's called like a CK Spectrum 3D animation.
Oh yeah.
We can probably just review that since it's like the most recent, I assume.
Oh, it's like animations. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I like that. I feel like maybe it's a bit too fast. But no, that's good. That's good. I felt refining a bit of the there's like the connotations as well.
Yeah.
Where the stone falls down and stuff like that.
So one thing I could say is so on the first animation where the sculpture of the head actually hits the floor, the impact leading up to that was a bit too, I would say, linear. It felt like it kind of just dropped, stayed still for a second, and then broke. All you would essentially want to do is, as soon as it has impact, you don't want to have that still frame of it basically just like still together. You want to have like an impact and then the actual thing breaking. So leaving that 2 to 3 kind of frames actually adds a lot rather than kind of taking it out. So what you want to do is making sure as soon as it hits impact, there's a broken piece straight away rather than no broken pieces. It adds a lot.
Yeah. See, I'm glad you noticed that, because I totally skipped my mind.
Yeah. Also, when the stones are falling, you can see that he tried to track one of the pieces with some text and a line, and you can see it's kind of shaking a bit.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
one
you
thing I
hand on
noticed
it.
as well.
Yeah. I don't know if you hand positioned and like animated it or you motion tracked it, but one thing you could do is there's a program called Buju that allows you to track objects like this. Like it would allow you to track the stone in the scene, and you can get the tracking data and import it to After Effects, and then basically it will let you track it perfectly rather than you having to go and animate it and position it yourself.
Yeah, solid work though. Solid work.
Great work, great work. Do you want to move on to the next portfolio?
Yeah. The next one I've got on my list is low visuals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can see this is built on Wix by the looks of it, according to this bar at the top. Yeah. Got a bunch of stuff to look at. What stuff should we go into? Logos, cover art?
Let's go for logos. I know
Yeah?
I know you're quite good at logos, so let's get your expertise on these logos.
Okay. One thing I can see straight off the bat, is using the hex code 00000. I'm not a fan of. It feels so like bland. Is that the right word? It feels like you could have probably gone for like something a bit more off than not just jet black. I can see the style he's going for in some of these metallic things though. Very nice. The only thing I would say about the portfolio itself is it was really zoomed in, and that's not something on my side.
Yeah, I actually zoomed out.
Yeah. So I think just narrowing the portfolio so it fits within. Probably zoom out a good like 2 times at least. They fit all them in. As far as logos and the quality of the logos, this metallic stuff's really nice. It is really nice. Maybe a bit more work on some of the detailing of some of these things and the way the lines go. I think this is just basic text, and he's kind of just like looped the text. Not really thought about it so much, but you can definitely see what he was trying to do. Is there any more work off the side that I can't see? No. But yeah, more focus on the metallic stuff, and I'm pretty solid.
I see that he does streaming packages, and you know us VBI people, we love streaming packages. Should we review that?
We do. I'm going to stay zoomed out for this one as well, because I know I'm probably going to have to zoom out anyway. Whereabouts is this? At the bottom. Okay. Oh,
there's only one.
There is just one. It is animated by the looks of it. Okay. I like the contrasting colors, oddly enough.
You do?
I do, but I feel like it's maybe a bit too saturated. The colors maybe a bit too saturated for what it is.
Yeah.
You tone them down a little bit. Maybe put some like background, like stuff in the background to kind of break up the space. It feels like it's just kind of pasted on there. No real thought behind it. As for the animations as well, I'm not an animator myself, but I feel like it could have been more time in some of the animations. You see how fast the alerts pop up? They don't look. They don't feel natural or organic.
Yeah. So I think what he done is when you're animating like an alert, you would want to ease your keyframes, and essentially what that is so imagine you have a line, and your animation is going to cross a line. It'll go from A to B, right? It'll have no flow to it. But if you ease your keyframes and mess around with the curve, you want to get a animation that basically goes from fast, slow, fast, and that kind of creates like a motion, which basically allows like just like a smooth kind of natural feel to it rather than an A to B, because like stuff can have smoothness to it basically.
Loki live on Twitch says press F9 when you keyframe. I don't know what that does. What does that do?
When you press F9, it eases you the keyframe. So
Okay.
yeah, Loki live, man. I'm with you right there. You want to move on to the next person?
Yeah. I've got Leonardo M on mine.
Leonardo M.
Oh, I like the look of some of this stuff. Hey, sorry, Game Early. I didn't see you there on YouTube. For those that don't know, we are streaming across all of our platforms, so we've kind of got like a chat that's just like mixed up with all the different social medias. So we kind of some things are getting drowned out by other things, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
We are. We definitely are. Okay.
Right. So I kind of want to go straight to the stream packages.
We can.
Own 3D stream packages? Or just the regular stream packages?
I say, well, on Behance, usually it would go from right to left as your most recent. So the bottom left would be his most recent stream packages, I assume.
Okay.
So
got a face cam overlay here.
Yeah, he said own 3D. He said it in chat. Okay, we got you. Okay. Ooh. I like this. Wow.
I like that. I like that pixel art.
Bro, that.
It reminds me of that. Is it that road game that picks that? What was it called? The thing crossing over the road.
That bird or like the duck or something?
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Flappy Bird.
Cross your road. That's the one. Flappy Bird. Yeah, kind of a mixture of that. Colors are good. I love the way it's kind of like layered, so you can kind of see the earth, the sky, and that. Nice.
That's a lot.
Only thing I would say was the alerts. They're not the alerts. Sorry, the event bars. Doesn't look like there's enough room for 25 characters on there, and for it to be readable. They're just elongating them.
That's true. Good shout. I think
that's pretty decent. First one. The second one with the shards and the triangles. I love the colors. I love the color scheme. But same again with the space, with the text for the event bars and stuff.
It's great.
Yeah, I like the glows as well. The glows around. I'm a huge fan of glows. The people that don't know me, I'm a huge fan of glows.
Only one thing I could say about packages. So for the event bars and the alerts, it's kind of just like a black box. I don't know if it's just my screen, but maybe if you could add like some patterns in there, or incorporate how you have with the short intermission, the background. There's like dark pieces of shards. Maybe put that in the alert background as well. I think that would add it a lot rather than just like a black box.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed straight away, and we've only seen 2 packages right now, so this might change, but a lot of his screens almost look like they're the same screen, just the text has been replaced, which is something that we like to kind of steer away from.
Yeah.
As easy as it is to do, it doesn't make things feel different when you're switching between the screens. Ooh, I like this one. This one's quite like cybery. I like this. The green and orange one.
Patterns.
Yeah. Like the grid pattern in the back. I like that.
Yeah. Reminds me a bit of like a Halo HUD, like a HUD.
Yeah.
HUD.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's great.
I'm gonna quickly skim through the rest of them, see if there's any more that stand out. Color choices are really good. Oh wow. Do you see the one that I see?
Yeah, Champion. That's nice. Amazing.
That's really nice.
Good. Wow.
And he's changed up the screens as well. I love that one. I love that.
You know what I really love about this? It gives me if anyone's watched The Great Gatsby, it gives me that Great Gatsby vibe, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I can see that.
Great work.
More stuff like this. More stuff like this. I like that.
Yes, please. I love that. Please. Great
And
work.
that's the end of those stream packages there.
I say maybe look at his personal identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he has like a nice case study there.
Oh, he does.
He does.
That's a big tick. That's a big tick, that. He's got translations as well.
This is really good.
Yeah, I love that.
Great work, Leonardo M. I know you're in chat as well as Murky Graphics. So great work. Honestly, this is great. Should we move
Logo
on?
meaning. Yeah. I like seeing a breakdown of personal brands. They're really cool. And like having all the hex codes and stuff like that. I love that. Oh, he's got a pattern as well. Yeah, no, big thumbs up. Big thumbs up from me. The next one I've got on my list is Elm Rich.
Yep.
I did have a cheeky browse because I was really interested in all of his stuff. I'm not sure if you're watching. I believe this is Scott. He follows me on Twitter. Posts some really good, almost like little illustration mascot logo works. They're great.
I don't follow him on Twitter, but
No,
I think after this I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
This is great. Wow.
Loki asks, Instagram as a portfolio, yes or no? I'm going to go with no for this one. It's more of a social media where you can kind of... I mean, to be fair, you could use it as a portfolio, but you've kind of... I don't know. What's your take on it before I say my take?
I would say use your social media. Use your social medias as a social media for your work. I think Twitter and Instagram is a great way to show your work and show your breakdown process and kind of stand out. But when it comes to actual portfolios, I would say make sure it's quite professional with like a Behance or like your own website or anything in between. But on Instagram, it's a great way to get people to recognize you, but you don't want that to be the center place where everyone goes to, because anything can happen on Instagram or Twitter. And at the end of the day, you want people to go towards your site and not just your Twitter or Instagram.
I think that's my take on it as well. You probably worded it a lot better than I did. That's my take on it. But no, this guy's work, I don't really have any faults with it because I see a lot of it on my timeline and it kind of inspires me to do things in like different ways as well. But no, it's top notch work.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can give much like constructive feedback, to be fair. I'd love to see like stream packages if he was to do that, because I feel like having the illustrated style and a stream package would look great.
Yeah, it's amazing. Could you imagine one of our stream packages with this guy's work?
Oh yeah.
It'd be so good. I don't really have a take on this.
He did a werewolf and it's inside like a shield, but it's got like a background in the shield as well. It's like a starry night. I love stuff like that. I love it.
I see it on the stream, but I don't see it on his website.
It's quite far down.
Oh,
a lot of his stuff's it's very rounded.
Oh,
if
yeah,
that makes sense. Like he doesn't really have any sharp edges, which is nice.
This was great. His Kylo Ren piece that looks amazing, by the way.
Kylo Ren looks that.
Just like a couple above the werewolf. I think you went past it.
Yeah, probably. I think the only thing I'd say is get your own website and have everything all in like different categories for this. There's a lot of good work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably over 9,000. His color palette is awesome. I agree. His color palette is awesome. That looks amazing. I don't have any critiques. Do you wanna?
I don't think I have any. To be fair, just making a website and getting it all on there and all organized.
Yeah, I guess we can move on to Peter Designs.
Yeah, this is one of our regular viewers on the stream on Twitch. I don't know if you see him about.
Yeah, I see him sometimes. Yeah.
I also see him on Twitter as well, posting a lot of I mentioned before about having like speed arts or like processors, which is it's a really good idea, a really good way to kind of get your idea across and where you're going with it, which I think is great.
Yeah. Oh, I see on his dribble the line mascot. He has like a little gif of his breakdown,
Yeah.
which does a lot. That is really good.
And how it goes in and fills all the colors and stuff. I like that.
Really nice.
It looks like he's changed color palette at one point and gone for like gold and silver or gold and white as opposed to the red and gold, red and silver originally, which is cool.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I'd say would be, again, like we did with the previous one, is dribbles. I feel like having stuff on dribble, there's just a lot of work to browse through. So having like a place, almost like Behance is quite good. Like everything could be kind of like fit into like different folders and different areas, so you can navigate it easier.
Yeah, agreed.
No, definitely some potential there. I love that. Colors are good as well.
Yeah, I agree. This is all around great. He done one for George Nowak.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
We love George Nowak.
We do. I love how I believe it is actually sketched on paper by the looks of it. Or is that like an effect? Does that look like a brush effect?
I'm not sure. Maybe
I think it's a brush effect.
Could be, yeah.
But if it is not, then great work. Really clean.
It's really good.
Do we have more portfolios that people have posted? Because my chat's kind of going AWOL at the moment. I might have missed some.
I'll check VBI's tweet.
Yeah, we did, Nico. We did. Yours is actually the second one. It's the one after the next one.
Yeah. Nico, you're soon. I'm excited to see yours, man.
I think we had an issue last time. I was trying to I did one of his on stream and like the videos weren't playing, so hopefully that's not the case this time.
I really hope not. You okay to move on?
Yeah. So this one right here, this is Kiam. He's also a follower of mine, and VBI as well.
Let's go.
Yeah, I love the logo. This is a Wix site as well, which is good. The welcome page doesn't seem too enticing. It feels really like it's lacking something. Maybe something to interact, like a button to be like, "Hey, see more work here." A button,
yeah,
that like directs you to your portfolio. Yeah, let's browse some of the work. Client design.
Yeah, so
portfolio.
Ghost Monks. Yeah, so we'll probably get around to seeing yours as well, so that you post it on Twitter. So if you can't stay around, we'll be sure to review it, and then you can just watch the VOD daily. Yeah. So what did you click on? Client design portfolio. Yeah.
I would say the menu bar is very. The words just seem very unnecessarily long. I just put like maybe home, about, portfolio, pre-made, and then more. That's one of my things for you, Kiam. I believe you're in the chat. I see you.
100%. It's great because like, so these are like page headers and like page text. So like, what you want to do with this, you want to make sure, like, I don't know what they're exactly called, but like, what are they called? Like, it's the text to take you to a page on like your home page, and you want to make sure that's like quite big and like stands out rather than being quite small and compact in the middle of the screen, because it's gonna be quite hard to read and it's gonna feel like kind of a piece of text. So definitely make sure. Florist, thank you for the subscription with Twitch Prime.
Hey,
Thanks so much, man.
What's up, Florist?
I haven't heard from Florist in a while.
Yeah, same.
Navigation on the website. Maverick, thank you. That's it. The navigation text on the website. Lost my train of thought. But with the work, it's pretty solid work.
Yeah, I can see it could do with a bit of work. I think the main thing is spacing between things. I see a lot of it feels like I can't really zoom in either. It's not letting me like click it to kind of zoom in.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like odd spacing which doesn't align. So I think nailing that would help a lot.
100%.
And I know he's reached out to me privately about feedback on certain stuff, and he knows I'm good for it, and I'll give him good feedback here and there.
The great man Dan. Dan and Zen, perfect duo name.
Dan
right?
and Zen.
Both from the UK.
That's it. That's it.
We're here. A duo.
Pre-made logo section, real quick. I like the concepts. Concepts are good. But I feel like not being able to see them in like high resolution is kind of putting me off a little bit.
Yeah.
That's one thing I would say. It's just not seeing him in high resolution, so I can't really kind of get a grasp of what I want to buy if I was to buy it.
100%. I would say for Kiam Gaming, the biggest thing you want to do is showcase your work. You're showcasing your work in a very compact way, and that's gonna obviously not attract clients and customers when you're trying to sell pre-made logos. So I would say probably make a separate page for the logo, show your breakdown, show different ways you can use the logo, maybe different color palettes on the logo, and give people like a more close and up feel view of the logo, rather than just keeping it really compact, because it is quite unappealing to other people when you see it in a quite small manner. But that's kind of the only feedback I can give.
Yeah, agreed. All right, let's move on to the next one we've got. This is Nico we've got now.
Nico.
The man Nico.
Let me just tell you, big fan of Nico's work. I think Nico's improved massively. Nico, man, you've improved massively over the years, and we love your stuff. You want to watch his showreel?
2020 motion showreel?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let me see if it loads this time.
I love it.
Fingers crossed. Does it load straight away for you?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't for me.
Oh, it might be the web browser you're on.
It could be, to be fair.
Maybe
we had this. I'm sorry, Nico. We had this problem last time. Dial-up. It's not. I've not got dial-up. Let me.
Well, Nico, let me just tell you, while Dan sorts out the video, I have watched your motion show over 100 times. Like your previous ones compared to your newest one, like you've improved a lot. Like your timing of your motion, everything, like the designs, your animations, the effects you're using, honestly has been so good, and you're getting so well. Like I see you always interacting with Vivi on Twitter and everything, and Caleb and everything. Like,
love to see it.
Yeah, we love that, man. You're a genuine stand-up guy, bro. We love you. Great work.
Flores says he's got it on YouTube. That's literally what I was looking for. So thank you for that link. Let me see if this works. Yes, he does. Right.
No problem, Nico.
I'm not sure if this sound's going to deafen you guys. I do apologize in advance. Oh, I love it. I love the way it's all synced as well.
Great. I would say this is like an ideal way to show a motion rule. Like it's short, it gets straight to the point, and it's really engaging. and that's what you want from like a motion showreel. Like you want it to be engaging, you don't want it to be too long, and you just want to feel good when you watch it. You want to feel excited, you want to have goosebumps, and I think Nico, you really captured that.
Nailed it. I love the
Honestly,
way he's on his website. He's broken down. Like, you see the key points, like the atmosphere he was going for and the process behind it. I love that.
He's even got breakdown videos and everything. Nico, man, you're on your way to
smashing.
You're on your way to greatness. You're on your way to greatness. I can just promise you that. What you're doing here is insane. Like the small little details you're adding and everything you're breaking down, it shows so much dedication towards your work, and it honestly puts you above others that are not doing it.
Nico's always been a personal favorite of mine.
Same here. Doing great, honestly. And one of the big things I've noticed with your showreel is that you started for strong and you ended stronger. That's what leaves a good taste in people's mouths when you're doing like a motion showreel, is starting strong and ending strong. Because if you watch a movie and it starts great and it ends kind of bad, like a couple of movies that I watched, then you just could be like, oh, that was a pretty trash movie, because that's your end opinion of it, right? So
Tenet. I've not seen Tenet yet.
Maybe I shouldn't. Nor have I. Great.
No, even with like, he doesn't really have many projects to show, but the projects that he's got to show are just amazing. I can't say many good things enough about it. Like, do it justice.
Agreed.
Great work. Site's very easy to navigate as well.
Yeah, amazing site. Has his own website, his own domain, which is really professional and important to show people like you're really with your stuff.
He says the Game Rock and the Archive one are my favorites. I actually worked on the Game Rock design with him. To be fair, I did all the design stuff, and I know he animated it, which is always awesome to see.
That's sick. I'm on the Archive one right now.
There you go.
Oh, I love this.
I'm even tagged there as well. Lovely. I think what is great is the chemistry that Nico has with myself. He kind of understands how I design things, and having that close relationship with a designer or an animator makes you 10 times better, in my opinion.
100%. A great example you can say is Trey and Ross in DBI. Like when they work together, they're like a dynamic duo. Like you can just tell when it's them two. Like it's like yin and yang. Like they always like shine with each other and shine individually, but they bring out the best in each other. So having that partner or having like a good relationship with the designer or animator you're working on is a key point to success, in my opinion.
I do apologize. A lot of the videos aren't working on my browser. It might just be Chrome, but yeah, from what we see, top work. Top work, Nico, as always.
Okay, we're gonna give this little 2-minute kind of intermission to basically give a shout out to El Gato and Miguel Lozada from
Absolute
El Gato.
legends.
He has sent me and Dan and other people in VBI an insane amount of stuff from El Gato to help with the streams and help with our setups and everything. So a massive shout out to everyone at El Gato, and especially Miguel. Thank you so much for everything you've sent us. We love you. We love your company. Great things are going to happen with the streams. You can promise that. So thank you to El Gato.
Love you guys.
We stand El Gato. We love El Gato. We love them. All right. We can...
if you guys want to... Do we have more portfolios after this little batch we've got going on here?
Oh, yeah. We got some linked and everything. And
yeah?
Yeah, we got some linked. And if there's anyone in chat that we specifically want to do, we can do that as well.
Awesome stuff. Right.
All right, you want to move on to
Mavi. This is another guy who joins the streams quite regularly, and I see him on Twitter as well. Got a bunch of great work. Let's go through. Which one? We got logo folios or a rebrand concept. You see that?
Yeah. Wait, rebrand concept from Stroid Graphics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at that.
Okay.
pretty neat.
I love the. You see, if you see on the logo that he created, you see how it's kind of like split up, so it almost looks like the text is like bent, and it's got like an inner shadow. I was like curved. You see that?
Yeah,
I love that. I love the simplicity of that and like what it. Yeah, no, it's good.
So
I believe this is the one that Stroid actually uses right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he held a contest about a month or so ago. I think this is one of the entries for it. This is a solid. I love the presentation of it. How you kind of shows how it works on other things as opposed to just like social media stuff, like business cards and letters. And just it doesn't have any colors. It's just black and white and gray.
Yeah, I know that he done this for himself, but I know, going back to the point, if you do this for like clients and everything and show them how it look on devices and business cards and everything, that adds so much towards them. Like that little extra bit where you spend some time just showing them how it's gonna look on various different platforms, it adds so much. So if you guys really want to improve your work and leave a good taste in the mouths of your clients, definitely just go the extra mile and do little stuff like this.
Oh yeah. I'm really interested in his logo folios, his commissioned logos.
Right? That really caught my eye, the colors. Really cool.
That's very vibrant. It almost looks like a film burn or something.
Oh, I love it. I love the grain.
I love grain.
We stand grain.
We do. I love the way he's presented these. He's got a breakdown of what it is. Then obviously the logo as well. Not overly sure why it's numbered though. It's one. You see the numbers on the side. I feel like like just removing that because it feels a bit irrelevant.
Yeah,
the logo marks are nice.
It looks cool, but if there's no meaning for it, then you don't have to put it there unless it's like there's a reason you've done it.
Yeah, I love the background. I'd love to see that animated as well.
Yeah, like a nice film burn. That look really cool. Great work, Mavi. We like this.
Simple stuff as well. Love it. Very nice. I love the little collage of stuff he's got at the end. If he presented it like that, I'd be happy still. Like, it's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome stuff, Mavi. Awesome stuff. I'm not sure if he's in the chat. Awesome stuff, nonetheless.
For anyone sending their portfolios in, me and Dan actually have a sheet that we're going off of. So once that's finished, there's only like 5-6 left on that sheet. We'll go to the ones that are sending it through the Twitter link that is being posted in the chat quite frequently. So don't worry, if you haven't got to yours yet, we'll try our best to get to yours.
All right, so the next one on the list is Deem. And straight away, I'm kind of enticed by the advertisements. I don't know about you.
Yes. Yeah, that stood up.
Oh, a shame there's only one, but I love that. I'm not sure what of his was done there. Like if it's just a mashup of a bunch of images or it's actually a 3D model of sorts or something. But if that is like a 3D model thing that he's designed, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah. If that's all done in 3D, that's honestly super impressive.
The sand looks amazing.
It does.
I was going to say that does look like 3D. Or at least very, very good photo manipulation. More stuff like this. I like this. The bottle is 3D. I saw it on Twitter, if I remember correctly. Wow. And Triumph also says I don't think it is 3D, so I don't know. Don't know who to believe now.
I feel like it's a mix. Maybe the cola bottles and maybe 3D, but it doesn't really look 3D to me.
No.
It looks 3D, but it doesn't look like it'll be done in a 3D program.
Yeah.
The way he
I can see the sand, like the way someone said the sand looks manipulated. I can see the way the sand's like kind of scattered up there. No, nonetheless, I thought it was 3D. So no, decent, man.
Do you know who Triumph Arts is?
Yes.
He's a huge inspiration for me. Great 3D person.
I'm sure.
I love his work. Triumph.
Oh yeah.
We can see
yeah. We follow each other. Yeah.
Yeah. You're amazing at what you do, man. We love your work.
Oh yeah. I see that. I just saw his pinned tweet. Oh. Right. What other stuff's on portfolio here? Stream designs.
We love stream designs.
Ooh, it might be animated, this one.
Oh, he said it's a render.
Can confirm.
Okay, so it actually is 3D. Wow. That's amazing.
It's really good. Really, really good.
That's amazing then. Right? I love
What's your opinion on the animations? Oh. My bad.
We love... Don't worry, guys. We love dogs.
Right, talk amongst yourselves a sec.
Okay, so I'll just go over the animations. I think Dan has it on screen. The only thing I can say about the animations is it's a bit slow. I would say it's a bit linear as well. You want to make sure your curves are a bit on like a kind of like an angle rather than kind of like up and straight. Does that make sense? So making sure your timing's right. So maybe putting the keyframes closer together so it's a bit faster, and putting the curves on like an angle, maybe pointing down and up rather than on like a straight, which would look really good. On the ending, when the alert kind of goes down, you see that when you try to mask it, the mask actually went inside the alert, which created like a box. A simple way to like making sure that doesn't happen is you can create a mask where it's the same shape as the alert, or just make sure your mask path doesn't actually break off the alert, and you want to have it the other way. So the mask path on the left would actually go inside the, let's say, the donation circle, rather than closing from the right and leave that kind of box texture.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that now. Nice stuff though. I like the 3D, the 3D on the text. That's nice. I'm not sure if that's like the fake 3D or actually like a 3D PNG from like Cinema 4D or something. But no, decent.
For me, it looks a bit like Element 3D. But I would assume that if it was Element 3D, he would animate it.
Yeah.
So we can just assume it's like a 3D, like a 3D PNG for now.
Yeah. All right, next one on my list.
Myth
graphics. Okay. We see you.
Ooh.
We see you.
Ooh, Eagle Eyes, you see that?
Eagle Eyes. Ah, this is like a photo manipulation, isn't it?
Ooh, this is sick.
That is really nice.
Wow.
I would have loved to have seen the process behind this. Like we were talking about earlier, having like you record the process or even just breaking down the process.
Yeah.
That'd have been awesome to see. I love the depth of it as well.
The depth is really good. The only thing I can say is maybe put some motion blur. I know there's no motion, but like just fake some motion blur on some of the wings, because when you take a picture of like something moving in motion that fast, it's obviously to have a bit of motion blur, and that kind of adds like realism and impact towards your scene. Because right now it looks like it's just floating in midair, but the colors and everything, amazing, really good.
Really good work that. Which one do you want to go for? Yeah.
How about, I kind of want to click on stream packages again, but I feel like we're being biased here. What do you think?
Let's see what's in graphics showcase. The video.
Sure.
Oh. What do you think of that?
It's pretty good. The one thing I would say is it took a bit long to get into the work, and
Yeah,
I
that's
used to
one thing
make
I noticed, like 5 or 6 seconds.
yeah. So if you can shorten that down to like 2-3 seconds, maximum 4, that'd be quite good. You don't want to leave it for too long, otherwise it gets a bit what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure the word I'm looking for, but like
Bit long-winded.
yeah,
Tedious.
it just feels like a bit long, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
and it feels like not too engaging.
I think that totally depends on the length of the presentation. Like this one's only 24 seconds, and like 7 or 8 seconds of it is it's like almost like a third, isn't it? It's a third of the time is just like the intro.
Yeah.
So just shorten that down. Maybe add. I noticed it cut off at the end where it said something about stream packages. It was animating and it just kind of like faded off. You see that?
Oh yeah. So you want to make sure you leave time for your headers. I used to make quite a lot of these kind of like graphic showcases for designers and everything. And the best thing you want to do is you want to remember that it's not about your animations, it's about their work. So making sure that you leave enough time to show their work with detail and everything goes a long way, rather than just making it flow all together. And the little saber lines you put on the edges, I mean, they look cool, but at the same time, you don't want to take away from the designs because they're going to be quite eyesore compared to like trying to just watch the actual designs made. So just remember, when you're doing stuff like this, it's more about the designs, not about the animations.
Yeah, Martin Sweeney on Facebook said it's a bit stale if it's too long, which I think that's what we were trying to get at, wasn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like even that graphic showcase there, that kind of showcased some of the stream packages. And from what I saw, the stream packages were pretty decent. I like the way the logos were used throughout the packages.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you noticed that.
I'm not sure if you...
They were very vibrant packages. Very vibrant packages. I liked that.
See, I don't know if I don't know if he made the graphics or he animated and made the graphics. So
yeah,
I didn't know what to give up on, but I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Right. Who else have we got on the list? Kyle. Oh, it's Sweeney from Twitch. I recognize your name. I thought it was you.
What's up, Sweeney?
Just close my other tabs here. We've got Kyle Papal.
What do you want to go with first?
Mind if we venture off into mascots?
Let's do it.
So straight off the bat, I recognize some of his works. I've seen it on Twitter. I do believe I follow him as well. I love almost the flat design. There's like almost no shading on it, and I think this works great. Personally, I like a lot of shading on mine, like heavy shading at the moment. But even with like barely any shading on some of the mascots, it's very nice. I feel like even if you just had the outline, where the dark green is on this dragon one here, you can still make out all the details.
Yeah, it looks really good. I
think one thing that people neglect as well is people often use the symmetry tool way too much, and I'm guilty of it as well. So lately I've been doing things a bit more asymmetrical and not using the symmetry tool, and I feel like doing that definitely helps.
What do you think is the advantages and disadvantages of using the symmetry tool?
Symmetry tool? So I mean, obviously with the symmetry, it makes it so much easier to see how things are going to look when they're mirrored and whatnot. Because I remember used to have to draw on paper, and when I scanned it in and like traced it over and stuff, maybe the eyes are a bit too close or like too far apart, and then I'll have to change it and kind of go back and forth. But having it on symmetry, you just make sure everything's like perfectly aligned and stuff like that. And it's very pleasing to the eye, especially like doing some like an animal face for sure.
100%.
Color choices are good as well. I like the way they contrast.
I like it. I don't have too much to say I'm not really a mascot designer, and not my
So good.
speciality.
So good.
But that's why we got Dan here, because Dan's the man.
I'm on the stream packages right now, and this is something we said earlier as well. Like a lot of the designs almost look like they are the same design throughout, and they don't really change too much. And John's always an advocate for the non-cookie cutter designs. He calls them, like having them like interchanging and not so repetitive throughout, so it's not boring.
Yeah.
I think taking that and working that across the board. That's definitely something
100%.
that a lot of stream designers should take on board.
Yeah. Reusing assets is cool, but making sure that each screen is different to the last. Even if like just by a little bit, goes a long way. You don't want to copy and paste everything from the previous screen or your previous design, because it will never improve and it will look really repetitive.
Yeah, it may be efficient, but like people notice that work. But like it just feels like it's copied and pasted.
Yeah. So thanks, John, for kind of putting that in our heads in VBI. I guess everybody in VBI did get a lot better once we stopped cookie cutting our designs. You ready to move on?
Yeah. So the next one we got is Jared Klein, I believe.
Love the last name.
Oh, this one's stuff. This one's stuff. This one's good stuff. Hey, where should we start? I feel like maybe steering away from logos, because we've done a lot of logos. I like seeing this like almost like social media type graphics, promotion images, social media design work. You see that at top left?
Yep. Do it. Oh, it's a case study.
I like that.
Ooh, already. Okay, so Jared Klein, if you're in the chat, I see that you done stuff with FIFA cards, for Ultimate Team cards, and I love that. I am a massive FIFA fan, so what you've done already looks amazing. I can already tell you.
Love that.
Football, soccer, I love it. This is great.
I love the way he's edited them in.
Yeah, it's great. You can tell. Yeah, you can really see. So the card designs are actually from the game itself, but I can see like he's using some that are not even in the game, and he's actually kind of made his own. So
yeah,
big play to you there. Like I can tell what you done and how you kind of went through it. So great work on that. Great work.
A lot of the character cutouts or the player cutouts are really, really neat as well, which I think a lot of people neglect. That's good work. It's really clean.
Really great work.
I love the timeline. The timelines are really cool. An interesting way to do that.
Oh yeah. So
Ronaldinho.
The white cards on the right are it's called their icon cards in FIFA.
Okay.
Which is like a throwback to their best ever performances and stuff. So so what he's showing is, I love it. It's like an evolution of FIFA cards, and I can recognize nearly all of them because I played so many years of FIFA. I love this. This is wow.
That's
great
sick.
work. Jerry Klein, man. Great work. I love this so far. So good.
Let's hope he sees this.
Right? I hope he sees this. I'm going to try to find him on Twitter.
Just DM him right now.
Yeah. We love your work.
What's another one that stands out here?
Kind of want to check the Racing Club rebranding.
Hell yeah. Let's go. And again, another case study. I love that.
Racing Club is actually a Argentinian soccer team. If I'm right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, an
Argentinian Super League.
Yeah, so Racing Club, and then I can see it's got the Boca Juniors. This is all about soccer, so like I'm really loving this right now.
You're in your element.
This is great. He done the graphics for the team lineups.
Really clean work.
Yeah, this is perfect. Use their branding really well. Great stuff, Joe Klein. Honestly, great stuff. Love to see.
I just say keep on doing what you're doing. Good at it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Honestly.
Awesome work, Jared.
You ready to move on?
Yep. So we've got Ali
Arda.
DNA on Twitter, I believe.
Ooh.
Straight off the bat, I can see some of the characters that he's done, and they look awesome. Like the portrait mascots.
Right?
Love them. Love that.
These are really good. These are really good.
These are clean. These are really clean.
Oh, I love the depth of field you put on here. Oh, that's really nice. Depth of field goes.
I love the way
way.
he's kept the colors, like the color palette, quite small, but it also feels like there's a lot of colors in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
And the shading as well, the shading and the highlights. I love that. And the way he does his borders, they're not just like a solid border all the way around. Just having the abstract like border just to kind of break it up. Really, really nice.
This is great work, holy girl. Great work. Ali Arda. This is your portfolio and you have some amazing work. I love his manipulation stuff as well.
His lighting's really on point as well with a lot of his mascots. I love that.
I see, yeah. Really good work.
What was one that you just looked at? Was it the manipulation ones?
Yeah, the new home.
New home.
Yeah.
You're recording it for him.
What a great friend.
Send it him.
Where can we send the link? I'll put a link in the chat again. So yeah, if you guys want to submit your portfolios, submit it under this tweet basically, and yeah, we can look at it.
I love the way he's done the breakdown video for that manipulation as well.
Oh, that's great. Shows where he started, how he got there.
I think he did what you said earlier about the motion blur on the butterflies.
Yeah, that goes a long way. It really does go a long way.
Awesome work. Awesome work.
Yeah. I'm a particularly big fan of space and planets and just that kind of atmosphere. So it's like really get me excited.
Got one here, like the illustrations of like different islands, which is really cool. It reminds me of there's a YouTube series. Is it the infographic show that do like very minimal style animations?
I think
that's what it reminds me of. Love that.
It's really good.
Really, really good work, man. Are you doing all portfolio review? If you send us over a project, we can just review that project. We'll add it to our list.
Or when you link it, if you put like a little like just a message next to your link and just say, "Oh, can you check out this?" Then we can do that. You want to move on?
Yeah, this one's an animator.
Yeah, but oh, it is Gary. It is Gary. Sorry if I'm a bit loud there, guys. Here we go. Gary's
this is new to me.
Gary's a good personal friend of mine, and I've watched him blossom into the great animator he's become and still becoming. So he always knows that I love to give him quite harsh opinions on his work to make him the best animator he can be.
What would you suggest to watch or look at?
I would say let's go with the Cleveland Baptist Association. Here's a whole video. I say it's quite a long video, so we can probably just watch. Yeah.
Let's play it. Hope it works.
Grace Tabernacle Baptist Church and co-anchor of Fox 8 News in the Morning. I'd like to talk to you about COVID-19 and the ways you can protect yourself and those who are more vulnerable than you. As we open our churches for worship, taking the necessary steps to keep our congregation safe is our highest priority. Each church within the Cleveland Baptist Association will undergo an electrostatic cleaning. This entails sanitizing.
Someone just said that his nose isn't covered and he's wearing a mask.
And cleaning high traffic areas such as
All right. So
This
Gary's
also reminds me of like the
fine.
infographic type stuff.
Yeah, it does. So I know that Gary, he designs everything himself and he animates everything
Yeah.
himself. So everything we're seeing is created solely by Gary. Maybe do you want to give some opinions on the character, like the character kind of design?
I like how it's all a certain style. I love that. Like a lot of my work as well, like people kind of know what's my work because I do it a certain way. And I think that's the same across the board with this. A lot of his characters are obviously the same build. They just got wearing different things and whatnot. But no, I love that. And like the animations don't look so like overcomplicated. They're quite minimal, but they do everything. They do the job. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
is one of the ways COVID-19 can spread.
The one thing, me and Gary had a conversation about this quite long ago. So he already knows. But I told him that when you're animating characters and everything, you want to make sure it feels kind of human and realistic. So like you want to make sure that it doesn't feel too stiff and it doesn't feel too flowy. There's like a in-between point where humans are unpredictable, so they can do anything with their animations, but it's about the way you present them.
Yeah.
So for example, when he's mopping the floor, you want to make sure that his hands are actually connecting to the actual stick. And when you're mopping the floor, you want to, even if you do it in real life, you just kind of get up, you pretend to mop the floor just to see your body moves, record yourself, and you can see what moves on your body. So like your back and your shoulders would move and your arms would move. And it's really important to kind of capture that when you're animating. It just goes a long way.
Yeah, I think that's something that a lot of designers can do. Like I do it for some of my mascot stuff. Like if I can't get the pose right on something, I'll take a picture in like my webcam or whatever of me posing like that, and I'll just almost trace it and then move it to where it should be. So it's just like taking videos or like pictures of yourself doing those certain things really does help.
100%.
The storyboard,
100%.
I love that. Love he's got a storyboard for that.
Yeah, we pushed Gary quite hard to make case studies and storyboards with his stuff. So great work, Gary, man. You know we always love your stuff and you're always improving. So just keep at it. He's got a couple of more character designs on for Valorant, I assume.
Oh yeah, I see that. I'm not familiar with Valorant at all, so I do apologize if I offend anyone. Are these existing characters, or is it just something that he's?
Yeah,
Okay.
these are existing characters. So we have.
So he's like remade them in his style. I like that.
Yeah. It's really good in my opinion. It looks quite similar to the characters in Valorant, so like he done a great job there, like remotely getting it close. And the one thing I can say is so some of them don't have some of them don't have hands, and some of them do.
Oh yeah, I see that. They got like stubs.
Yeah, so I think it's really important, Gary, if you just take the time to design the hands and just add a bit more detail into the characters, even though you're kind of going for the simplistic kind of infographic look. But I think it'll go a long way if you just try to do it. And if you could look on the jet, you can see that the thumbs are both pointing the same way, which is yeah, your thumbs are apart, if you can see. So you need to make sure that the thumbs are separated, Gary. But other than that, great work, man.
Good stuff. I think Matt in the Twitch chat says review your portfolio and review his portfolio. He wants you to do it. If you want to send it over,
Matt, there's the link. If you want to just reply with your portfolio, we can get around to it. We've got one more person on the list, and then we can start going into people that are linked.
Right. So this is the last one that we have on our list, like we just said. When is my turn? I don't know, Simo. Don't know.
Yeah,
so this one's by someone called Fon. I'm not familiar with his work, but I feel like I've seen it somewhere.
No, man.
And it's very mascot based. I love this one. Joe, earlier how I was saying about symmetry and asymmetrical stuff. This is it's almost kind of a mixture of the both. Like it's weighted really well either side. The shield's obviously symmetrical, but the character's not, and it just complements it really, really well. Colors are lush. I love it. It's only got about 5 colors in the whole palette.
Yeah, I love the chili logo he added. You can incorporate into the background, and it kind of adds out. It's really nice. Adds a lot.
Subtlety. I like that.
Again, I love the depth of field. I think it's great when logo artists put depth of field in their work. Just
it almost makes it feels like it's like realistic, if that makes sense. It feels like it's on and like in front of you.
And that texture he has on his logos, if you can see it, there's like a
cardboard kind of. It's like a canvas. It's like a canvas.
Yeah. That's really cool. It makes it feel really realistic, especially with the depth of field, like Dan said.
Yeah,
great work. Really like it.
Color palettes are really nice. I'd love to see more. There's not much to go from here, but I'd love to see more.
Yeah.
You sound so much better than before, Zen.
I know, right? Miguel hooked me up. We give a shout out to Miguel again. Right, Miguel, thank you. Gato, thank you. We got a new mic. We got a new lighting. We out here.
Love that. So now we're going to move on to the portfolios that were suggested in chat. Have you got a list of them?
Yeah. So we can just go through the ones linked on VBI.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, that you need to link it on this tour. Hayley, I just saw you linked it on Dan's one. We can get around to some of them as well, but the official ones will be with on the VBI one. So make sure you add it to that. Yeah, Max, if you want to add your editing portfolio, go ahead. We'll review your editing. We know that you're great.
So the top of mine, we have Triumph. Is that you as well?
No, but I can just go down. We'll go off yours.
Okay. So I've got Triumph Arts. Evan.
Oh,
you were bigging him up earlier, so
he's so good. He's unreal.
I'm gonna let you take this.
Let's go with a Ghost Keyboard, the first one.
Okay.
He has an animation. Oh, he's so good. This is unreal. I've seen this on Twitter.
Doesn't seem to be loading for me again.
Oh no.
I think it's just a problem on my end, to be honest. It might be because I'm streaming. My internet's like not the greatest.
It might be on
from what I can see, it looks like it's screenshots from the video.
Yeah, we can just go through them.
So sick. I love the way he's got the keycap and the breakdown of the keycap.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's so hard to give opinions on his animations and everything because honestly, I think his animations are superb. Like from a 3D standpoint, like he's like one of the best you can follow on Twitter and one of the best all around. So Triumph, like there's not a lot of opinions I can give you except from just like
I can't believe that's a 3D image.
Right?
Jesus.
Because I know he models this, and I know he animates it, he textures it, he lights it, he does everything.
Wow.
So big props to you, Triumph. You're an inspiration for many people. This is amazing. The stuff you do over I forgot where you work. Do you know where he works? It's like it's quite a big studio. I think it's for
all he's got on his thing is Triumph Arts.
Oh, Asus. That's it. Yeah, he works with Asus. Yeah. I think I have you on LinkedIn, Triumph, and I always see you doing stuff for Aces. So you are like big inspiration, man. Great work. There's not much uppers I can give you. Like,
I just want to look through all of his stuff, to be honest.
right?
It's so cool.
He said check the Pro Art collection. So I'm guessing that's the Pro Art wallpapers.
Pro Art wallpapers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Everything looks so crisp.
Right? These are so nice. These are so nice. Triumph, these are really good, man. I could just look at your portfolio all day. It's so inspiring. Do you see the beach?
I love that. Do you see that back to school one? The way it's made. I feel like we can't really give like advice on this.
Right? It feels like the student giving advice to the like master. So like,
We're just stroking his ego at this point. It's buttering him up. I love the little subtle things in the background, like the Asus bit. Schoolboard on the schoolboard. So cool.
I'm currently also doing a 3D project where I'm making sure to take tips and add all the small little details in everything, because I know it adds so much in the final thing. Great work, Triumph. Great work.
Awesome work, man. Awesome
Who do you
work.
want to who's next on your list? I say, do you want to do Ghost Monks?
Yeah, let me find it. Got it. Is this a photography?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I know who Ghost Monks is. His name is Max.
Okay.
And this is his studio that he created, and he's based in the Netherlands. So I can't really read.
I've just translated it on
Dutch.
my thing.
Guess we can watch that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On YouTube, so it should play.
It's great.
Definitely ended a bit too soon for me. I was expecting a bit more, but I like the fast cuts. Fast cuts are really nice.
I think it's really good. I think they do videography and cinematography.
Yeah, I'm just checking out their. I've gone into their work section. I feel like I don't really have anything to say on this because it's not my area.
Yeah, same. All I can say is great work. I can see that you're taking your studio to the next level and everything, and I'm really proud of you, man. I'm not really the biggest when it comes to photos and videos and cinematography or videography, but what you're doing is great. And
Agreed.
if there's anything specific you want us to kind of cover, write in the chat, but I know you're not here right now, so when you watch the VOD, we just want to let you know you're doing great, man. Great work.
Love that.
Who is next
On my list? If we're going down from the top, the next one is Simo X1X.
Simo X? Yeah, okay, he's been in the chat. Let's do him. Yeah,
he's been begging.
Yeah.
So.
Simon, we'll do you now. We'll do you. Be prepared. We'll go with the first one. How about that? The stream package. We love a stream package. Lost my mind. Okay.
Just gonna mute just in case. I like that. It's just simple. I love the RGB effect.
Yeah.
The RGB effect, yeah. Scared to play more videos now.
I can give you some opinions, Simox, on your animations. So if you look at when the character flew in and his chain went up and down. So what you want to do is basically just record yourself with a chain, jump, and you want to see it. So what it would usually do is stay in the air for a second and then fall down with like a kind of like an impact, because obviously the way gravity works is what goes up must come down, right? So if it lingers in the air for a second, that will add a bit of impact, and then when it drops, it looks really good. But with your one, it came up, it kind of pushed up and then down with no kind of lingering curve on your animation, if that makes sense.
I could see as well, he was going for like a very central thing for the logo where it animates in the middle, but because the words kind of separated, I know it says starting, but like it does just like starting. I feel like if you scaled the text down, so starting was on the left and then soon was on the right, you could kind of fit it in a bit more easy, as opposed to feel like having to force it in between the word and split the word up.
Yeah.
I think it's solid advice for the animations though.
Yeah. Simo, you done good, don't worry. We think it's pretty good.
Yeah, what Nico said.
100%. What else you want to look at from him?
Intros.
Okay.
Intros. I feel like we haven't done many like motion design type stuff. Now, Simo, are these gonna get us DMCA'd? I'm gonna mute them.
Just make sure. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like maybe we should have listened to it with sound. What?
So yeah, I know what you mean. I would say like sound adds a lot, but animations should be good on mute in my opinion. And not to say your animations are not good, Simo is it's quite linear right now. So I'll skip the first two, you would say? Okay, well, I won't give you opinions on the first two, I'll give you opinions on the next.
Let's wait for them to load. I bet you've got a lot faster internet living in London.
Maybe. I think it's just because you're streaming, maybe. You're the one that's using the stream bandwidth.
The ones after the second one just don't want to load for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it said the media could not be loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do apologize, guys.
Yeah, let's just we won't play any sound on any of these. We'll just make sure it's full muted. Okay, so I kind of looked at this thing. So Simo, for your overpowered players one, the background's really cool. I really like the background. I saw how you motion towered it to kind of like fit it in the whole box. Really cool. The one thing I can give you is it's just the way everything comes in. So with your, I don't know what you're using, but if you're using After Effects, your keyframes, if you press F9, it'll easy use them. And if you already know that, you're gonna have a curve, you're gonna have a graph editor. And in that graph editor, you can actually move the handles on the keyframes to basically create a curve for your animations to flow better. So if you create a keyframe at frame 0 and you go to frame 60 or 30, depending on your frame rate of your comp, and put another keyframe somewhere else, easy use that and just play around with the handles, you're going to see different outcomes. And it's really good to get into a habit of making like an S shape or like a U shape or like a curved, like a mountain shape.
I hear of the S shape quite a lot.
Yeah, there's great tutorials on YouTube on how to easy use and make your motions, your animations kind of flow better in motion versus just linear, because linear stuff, it doesn't look good as motion stuff. And I saw with your controller, if you see, so I saw that you animate obviously the X, Y, and Z rotation to make it rotate, but the one thing that happened there is your keyframes and I think your graph editor was not on the same kind of like speed value. So I think the X and the Y rotated faster than the Z would have, and that kind of created like a little star in between your rotations, and it's quite visible. So what you want to do is make sure you kind of go through all your keyframes and your graph editors to make sure that the curves are all in the same place and you have the same kind of speed value for each animation. Yeah.
He suggests to looking at the thumbnails, so I've just loaded them up.
Okay.
One thing I would say straight away is they feel a bit dark. Like there's not too much like contrasting color that make me want to like click it. And the font doesn't seem to cover up enough space. But then again, I think having all the same style of thumbnails on a channel looks really nice. So the consistency is there.
Yeah.
I love the 3D, like the fake 3D effect on the text as well. Really nice.
This is really cool. I can see these are quite engaging. I feel like if you saw this on YouTube, you would want to click it. So kind of good job, kind of like just leaning towards the kind of clickbaity thumbnails and having that
with the little, like,
good
little meme images and stuff like that. The emojis and stuff. Yeah.
Stuff like that makes you pop out, and the colors you use are quite good as well. You know, it's quite eye-catching. Maybe sometimes make the thumbnails a bit brighter.
The further I scroll down, the better they get. But the first couple are very dark.
I think the way
they could be the first ones that he's done before, but
yeah,
definitely got better.
Yeah, Simon's great work.
Awesome stuff, Simon.
Who is next for you?
For me, Matt Staval.
Matthew, if you're still in the chat, it's your turn. It is your turn, my friend. No problem, Simon. We love you too. Thanks for coming by the stream, and hopefully you stay for more.
Ooh,
Let's look at Matthew's 2020 summer.
2020
this
summer.
Is recent. Great work.
I love that. I love some of these. Really, really nice. Really nice.
Really well done. Matthew, my man. Matthew.
I love the way, like, with brands, like I saw one as Jerky XP.
Yeah.
It's like sell beef jerky, and I love the way he animated it as if something was chomping down as it is eating. I love the personality behind that. Love that.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Matthew, the one thing that I love what you've done was the intro was only 4 seconds long, which is perfect. But you really showed how you can use different plugins inside 3D programs and use your logo to incorporate that. So like you have the kind of like the squishy balls with the dynamic cloth inside your logo, and like a glass texture, and you have it like in a grass scene, then you have it on like I'm not sure, like a reflective stone scene. Like it's really cool how you incorporated your logo and your abilities into your intro rather than just having text, and that kind of goes a long way to show like what you're made of just from the first 4 seconds. So great work on that.
Yeah, I see that now. Now I replay it. Yeah, I didn't catch that the first time.
Yeah, it's great.
I love the way he makes the time between certain animations. Like he has like glitch effects and like things flashing. So it's not just like a still transition from one to another. There's always stuff happening. Love that. But it's not too much. It's just the right amount.
Yeah. He really keeps it engaging. You can tell the whole time you just wanna keep on watching. You want to see what's next. And Matthew, I know you got really good at X particles and kind of like simulations and everything. So I see you're doing way more of that. And bro, trust me, it looks so good. Just keep on doing that, and sky's the limit, man.
I'm not sure if you saw this, but there's a like a 3D.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, I love this.
I saw this on Twitter, and it's so good.
I told Matthew personally, I said to him, this is my favorite project you've ever done. I love it. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Like I asked him how he done it because I was so confused. Great work on this, Matthew. This like kind of pirate ship one with like the water and everything. You even showed me how to do the water and everything. Great work, man.
Great work from Matthew, man.
Matthew, man.
I feel there's not much else to say about it other than just complimenting it, to be fair. Like,
right? We love Matthew. Honestly, we love Matthew. Matthew, man, great work. Honestly, we love it. There's not much to critique, man. You're doing excellent already. Just enjoy us admiring your work.
Is there any that you can see off the bat that look like they could not do with feedback, but like that we not just going to compliment all the time?
It's kind of hard, right?
It is. A lot of people that are replying to the thread.
I kind of want to do this. Someone that's been in the chat. For like people that have been asking, been sitting here waiting. Do mine? Okay, let's do his. Let's do Savoga.
Snake. I saw yours actually. Snake Arty. Behance.
Which one did you click on?
Snake Arty. It's like a big purple image with like a snake.
I see it. After that, can we do Svoga?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Hayley says hers will need a lot of critiques.
All right, we can do Hayley's after Svoga then.
What I'll do is I'll get if you want us. Did you send yours, Svogo?
Yeah, I've got the link as well.
Awesome. Could you send it? Could you send it to me? I'll just put it in the Google Documents. I missed it.
Yeah.
I'll open them all and then we'll just work through. And once we've worked through, then that should be it.
All right, yeah. So we do Snaky Art and then Svogar, and then we'll do Hayley, and then we'll do. Who do you want to do that? I see Loxar's in the chat, so maybe we can do Loxar.
Yeah, let's go for it.
And then I seen, who was it? I just saw him in the chat. Yamin Attacks 101. Which one is his? I can't see his one. Oh, I see it. Okay, Yamin Attacks 101. I see his. I'll link it to you if you can't see it.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll do his one as well. Anybody else that's in the chat that wants to get their portfolios before we sign off? SMN in right now below the tweet. Blurry sent his one in as well. Let's check that out. We can check Blurry's out, yeah. Okay, you posted a link, but I can see
got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, you
so
got it as well, yeah?
we've got we have about six now.
Yeah, if you want, we can make them the last ones.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do Snaky Art.
Snaky Art. Snake. I keep saying Snaky Arty. Snake Arty. Right.
Let's do his. Yeah.
Let's go stream packages. Feeling like some more stream packages.
It says refresh snakes one.
Fresh snakes one.
Yeah, some more things. I refreshed it, but
okay. No, unless it was in one of the sections, maybe. I'm not sure how Behance works.
Yeah,
right.
It's a bit weird.
Stream packages.
Stream packages. Okay.
I like the panels. You see the panels at the bottom right?
Yeah,
we did a blog post about taller panels and not keeping them all the same size, and this definitely fits into that. Of the way the donation one's completely different to the rest. Sub badges are nice.
It's really cool.
Text is really clean. Good position in a lot of things. But the only thing that comes to mind really is the cookie cutting for the screens.
Yeah.
Maybe the webcam bar. The webcam bar is a bit too thick, and and it probably doesn't have enough room to fit the 25 characters of text.
Yeah, you guys want to make sure when you're designing like overlays and alerts and everything that your bar has enough for the maximum characters that Twitch allows or Streamlabs allows, and that's 25 to 26, I think, characters.
Yeah.
You want to make sure it's readable. That'd be great. If you scroll down,
Oh, yeah, scroll down, isn't it?
There's one called Big Father, which is kind of cool. Or the one on, actually, the one below that looks really cool as well. Boss.
Oh, Big Father, I like that. Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Consistency
really,
throughout, which is nice.
Yeah, I think Boss looks really good. I love the colors on this. This is like perfect.
Saying that, it's quite rare you see purples and pinks.
Right?
I found, yeah. Especially pinks. It's usually purples and blues I see a lot.
Yeah. But that's really good. Really good Snake Arty. We are loving this.
Ah, decent work, decent work. I see another pink one further down the line. That's good. That's good.
We love the color pink, guys. Neon pink.
Oh, yeah.
We love it.
I think my only suggestion would be obviously fitting in the text. You want to make sure you fit in the text and have enough room for that, and just making sure you're not copy and pasting the layout screens. Other than that, decent work.
I agree. Great work, man.
Panels are really good. All of his panels are really good.
Yeah. Someone said, official Riot says, I wish it wasn't cookie cutter for each scene. Looks amazing, though, man.
It looked really nice if it wasn't. Not saying it doesn't look nice, but it look a lot nicer.
Yeah, it adds a lot. It adds a lot, Snake Arty. Just make sure like each scene just has a bit more to it, or it's something different versus the other screen, because it's gonna take your work to a whole another level.
I just clicked on his logo section as well, and I love the way he's broken down the logo with the grid.
Yeah, I see. It shows the spacing
between a lot of the things, which is really nice to see.
Yeah.
I like the grid. The grid's really pleasing.
I like that a lot as well. Great work, Snake Arty, by the way.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Really great work. Well done.
The next one on my list is
Svoga. I saw him in the chat.
Svoga. I was trying to read it. I was like,
oh, here we go. He said, for my one, can you review 100 Thieves and advertisement? They're very short projects. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So the first one and the third one.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's content design for 100 Thieves. Okay. I like this. I think it really matches 100 Thieves branding a lot.
Hell yeah. I was thinking that, like, even the way he's like put the subheader, the headers with the underscores and things like that, he definitely fits with the branding.
Yeah. Nice little voice crack there.
It's all good. I still get it from time to time.
Right, we've been talking for a solid talking for a solid 2 hours. I think my voice is getting a bit dry.
It's really clean. I like it.
Yeah, you done an outstanding job with this. The only thing I could say is maybe on some of the reds. I feel like they're not the same red as the 100 Thieves. I feel like they're a bit washed out, and I think just trying to match it a bit better would be suffice. But I think the whole thing looks really good either way. So well done on that.
Awesome stuff, man. Was it the advertisements as well? Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I really like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's neat. That's neat.
All right. First of all, really love how you have the characters coming out of the screen
Love that.
of the monitor. Yeah, like that 3D effect coming out. It feels personal, if that makes sense. It feels like they're coming towards me rather than they're just there. And
Especially the cap.
Really good.
The way the cap looks like it's actually full on out the screen, like almost coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you can see motion blur on the right hand side of it, which makes sense because that's what the motion blur would usually be. So well done on that. And the grain, big fan of the grain. Big fan. You've done it for other projects.
There is only 2, but they both really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Prefer the first one. I feel like it's more of a legitimate like advert as opposed to the second one.
Yeah, I agree. So one thing I did notice is that you kind of blurred the Samsung logo in the middle, and I can see it's like a Samsung kind of advertisement. So you want to make sure when you're doing advertisements like this, you want to make sure that the product is not blurred at all, and it's kind of like the full focus of everything, even though you have like the Mario characters in there. The Mario characters are cool and everything, but you don't want to take away from the product. You want to make sure the product is the main focus. So leaving that Samsung logo in the middle, not blurred and kind of full focused, is a good way.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
Who we got next? We've got Hayley. I've talked with Hayley.
Video editor, motion designer. Okay, this might be up your alley.
We love Hayley's work.
I think this is like a show reel in the background of a thing as well, which is nice.
I think it is, yeah. Show reel coming soon. Excited for that show reel, really.
I love how they've got she's got the clients that she's worked with.
Right, that's sick.
Very professional.
Still series, Nico 30, Channel 4. Right, I'm not sure about the rest. PepsiCo,
but still,
kind of know them.
Still.
Render. We know Render. My friend Max worked at Render. I don't know if you know him, Hayley. His name is Max Cooper, but yeah. Pretty good to motion design and VFX.
Yeah. Which project would you suggest, Hayley?
The newest one. The newest one. Hayley,
the newest
can you
one.
please?
Okay.
Okay, you might want to mute it. Okay, so.
Oh wow.
Hayley, we saw this. So a bit of context. I know about this project a bit. She dueled with Spliffium, who's another 3D artist, and so her one, I guess we can give critiques on, is the desert scene, not the gallery scene.
Okay,
so
start from the beginning then, knowing that.
Oh, I love this. It's so sick. Okay, I'm just gonna pause it on her scene.
I like that. I love the way it's altered between them. I love that. I wish I could hear it with the sound though.
After the stream.
Yeah.
Definitely, we'll just go through these and watch them again.
It looks so eerie. I love it.
Right? It's like
the color grading on it's perfect as well.
It's like someone said it. It's like a full Vegas or Fallout Vegas kind of
Fallout New Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a post-apocalyptical kind of vibe. Love
right.
That. Real nice.
Hayley, Hayley is on another level, honestly. You can just see, like, it's hard to give critiques to something this good, if you guys know what I mean. If you just like look at the desert scene, that's her scene, you can tell like the ground texture is amazing. It kind of gives that essence of like a desert kind of vibe on the car, like the texture on the car and everything like that. It says like, Las Vegas, like the sign is sick, the motel, like you can tell exactly where it is straight away. It's like a new desert Vegas scene. And like the kind of dead grass growing on the thing, there's like variations all around. So like when you clone grass, it's gonna get really repetitive if you don't clone it and randomize it. And she's done that really well, I think. So like, great work, Hayley. Honestly,
awesome
this is
stuff.
sick. This is so sick.
One thing that stood out to me was the one below that, the on the grey background with it's like just grey, white, and red.
the Japanese. No, the
Yeah,
Chinese. Sorry, Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Like an illustration kind of vibe. This is sick.
I'll play that again. The only one thing that standing out to me is the background's not moving. Like it's kind of like been placed on the top. It would have been cool to see that kind of swipe up as the red ball fell down.
Yeah. What you could have done, Hayley,
no, that's good.
For that project is probably animated the grunge. So like on After Effects or actually anyway, you can get like just PNGs and kind of make like a slider with grunges and your essential graphics. If you just overlay the grunge and then have them basically had them kind of like overlaying each other and kind of like moving just to add a bit more, then that would have added a lot. But otherwise, it's like really good in either way. So well done.
Some really, really good work there. Really good.
Yeah. It's like a bit like Triumph, right? You can't really give your critique to someone,
especially when it's not like in my area as well. Like I feel like I can't do anything but compliment it.
Right, I feel like this is a bit my area, and I still can't fucking. Oh, sorry for my language. I
still
good. Can't.
That's one for the whole stream. That's fine. We'll take it.
Right, I think I'm getting proud. That's only 1 in 2 hours. I feel so proud of myself.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Loxar.
Loxar. Is this what I've got as well? Loxar?
I think so.
I think I might have opened the same tab. Which one's this?
You're on. I forgot who that was. That's Yamin Attacks.
Ah, Yamin. Okay.
I can link you Loxar if you want.
Yes, please.
Here's Loxar. So Loxar was on my list. That's next, but we can.
Okay. Right. We'll do this one now, and then we'll do. Oh, let me click it.
All right, so we're doing Yamin Attacks now. $5 in the swear jar, yeah. Just deduct the $5 from my pay.
I love like these animation illustration style packages. It's all different. All the sub alerts and stuff like that are all different. I could see it all animated as well, which is really cool. Having the flames flicker and.
Oh, I love that. I love when people create this one where it's like Odigar, where it's like orange, like a glowy orange on like a dark wooden background. I think it looks so sick.
Very warm. I like the contrast. I didn't even notice until just now, like the little rune symbols in the corners.
Oh, I didn't even notice that either. That is so sick.
They look really cool. We have created the animation. Awesome. Is it on here? If not, please link it. I want to see.
Yeah, you've linked us. Cookie Studio. I guess we'll just comment on what you linked us for now, but on a future stream when we do this, link us some animations. We can critique that as well if you want.
Yeah, man. He's definitely got his own style when it comes to stuff like this. Like it's very much like illustrated. I love that.
Great work, Yamin Attacks. Great work.
The only feedback I'd give is just make it feel like it's got a bit more depth between the background and what's being layered. Like everything feels like it works, but it feels like there's not much like depth to it. Does that make sense in your eyes?
Yeah. I get what you mean. I agree.
I feel like you could probably do that in animation, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's solid work, man.
Other than that, I would say some of the font choices could be improved upon.
Yeah.
But some of them fit, but some of them don't. Like the one where you have like the space and the moon, I think that fits. But then, for example, on your space panda one, I think that's a panda, doesn't really fit. For a panda one, it should be a bit more fluffy, as pandas are kind of like big fluffy kind of.
Yeah, a bit more soft.
Yeah, not such harsh edges. But other than that, really solid work. Great work.
So the next one we have is Loxar, right?
Yeah. Loxar.
Awesome. See a wild Sesso in there as well.
You do?
And yeah, top right. I want to click it.
Let's do it. What do you wanna go with first?
We'll go to the social media headers, top right.
Social media. Okay. Oh, I like that.
I love the variety.
Yeah, this is really great so far.
Minus maybe the last two or the last one. The last one feels quite what the style was or the trend was in headers maybe a couple of years back. That could be from there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
overlaying games and stuff like that in the background.
I really love the one above that where it's like the wooden pieces broke.
Yeah.
I really love that style. I think that's great. The Cecil one is really good. I feel like you've really utilized the 100 Thieves branding, but I feel like you should have maybe added their branding for red because 100 Thieves is known for their red color, and not incorporating it in one of their designs is like almost like a sin at this point. So making sure you incorporate that red at least in the logo where it says designer for 100T really will stand out and show that you've kind of took on board their branding guidelines.
I love the way he's inverted stuff on the like where he's got the blocks of color and it's inverted when it overlays the image.
Yeah, agreed.
That's a really neat touch. That.
Agreed. It looks really good.
That's very clean. Very clean. Nice work.
You want to check his spectator HUD for CS:GO? This is pretty unique, I think.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He's made his own icons, and I'm not sure if he's made his own kind of gun illustrations because like they look quite similar. So I'm not gonna. He did, but okay. He's made like a kind of esports kind of CS:GO spectator HUD.
Oh, I like that.
I
like how the health bars are overlaid with the player name. You see that?
Yeah.
Really neat.
The only thing I could say is that it feels a bit too. It doesn't feel transparent enough, right? Because we want to make sure the gameplay is the full focus, and I feel like some of the colors and the opacity on some stuff is a bit too dark. Maybe
harsh,
just toning that down. Yeah. Just toning that down would do quite a lot, so you can like just see the gameplay versus like a box showing. So
it looks very, very clean.
Yeah. This is great work though. Loxar, like it's really cool that you're doing like, CS:GO HUDs and everything and expanding rather than just like usual stream graphics and everything. It shows you're you're versatile with your stuff. So great work on that, man. Keep at it.
I don't think people realize how like important it is to show how it works like on a game. Like we do it within VBI where we'll post like a preview of something, but like it'll be done inside like a game or like a video of a game. It'll be overlaid onto that to show you how it would work, as opposed to just putting it on like a blank image.
100%. I agree. It does. You want to make sure you show your clients and the people that you presented to, like Dan said, exactly how it would look on their side. Great work, Loxar. You want to go on to our final one?
Final one, yeah.
So guys, so this is our final person we're gonna review for today. We probably can do this again some other time.
That'd be good.
So if we didn't get to review yours, we're really sorry. We really are.
We'll be more prepared with like a Google form or something next time, so you can submit it that way.
Yeah. So watch out for next time, guys. Make sure if you didn't get your stuff reviewed today, come back next time we can review it.
What do you suggest? Stream graphics is calling to me.
Stream graphics.
It's the second one. The second one in.
JRH creates. Okay, so I feel bad that you posted 17 minutes into the stream. Okay, if you DM me on Twitter, I can give you personal ops because you've been here so long. I'll do that personally just for you.
Sorry about
listen,
that, man.
Yeah, we're sorry. Like, we didn't get to see
it gets a bit lost in like all the posts that we've had to sift through and stuff.
There's my Twitter at. Just DM me and I'll give you personal ops. So it's a bit more personal. I know you've been here for quite a long time. We're sorry about that.
Appreciate you though. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. Which one did you click on? Stream graphics?
Yeah, stream graphics.
Great. Oh, I like this. What do you think of the first one, the colors? I really like the subtle pink and the kind of
I like it. I don't love it.
Okay.
I feel like it feels like they've just kind of whacked the contrast the opposite way. So like it's all kind of faded out. It feels very bright.
Yeah.
So if it went the other way and then maybe the pinks are a bit more deeper, that would look really nice, especially with like the design they've got going on where the grass in the foreground is quite dark. Further it goes back, it's lighter.
True.
But I like it. I like it.
Oh, the one under that's really sick. The blue.
Yeah, I saw that. I love the subtle
wow.
glow. Subtle glows on the text as well.
Wow, I didn't see this. This is sick. Ray Murillo. I feel like I know you from somewhere. I feel like I saw your name. Damn,
Same, to be honest. Same.
It feels like we know him from somewhere.
The starting scene screen is really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, I love the colors on this. I love the stars. Wow, this is sick.
I could just see it animated as well, like having like the stars twinkle a little bit and then like it kind of like shooting star go past and
like the waves on the ocean. That's really sick.
Good color choice as well. Really good color choice.
Oh, if you go down one more, there's like a Greek kind of style frame picture, like the Greek gods. I'm not sure if he designed this, but I saw
I'm not sure if I can see that. I'm missing two. No, I'm missing two.
Oh.
And it goes straight onto one.
It's just below that. Well, I think this is animated, but we can review the one you can see there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely lacking something, but I can see the personality in it, like with opposed to like the text.
Yeah.
But on the banner, it feels quite empty.
How would you suggest he makes it feel less empty?
Filling up the sides with a bit more stuff, or just flicking the gradient in the background the opposite way, because it goes from purple to blue, but then everything on the left hand side is all purple anyway. It kind of just fades in. You see that?
Okay. Yeah. So invert it basically.
Yeah, and then the pattern at the bottom as well, that's got the gradient going from blue to purple, just flip that. And that way it should kind of balance out and look a bit more like the screens, to be fair. Screens are really good, but then the banner just doesn't translate well.
Yeah, I agree. But this is really good.
I'd love to see the cam as well, like a cam border, this style.
Yeah, I think it'd be
It's a shame I can't see the other stuff. There's 3 projects that aren't loading for me.
Yeah, I think for next time we'll try to sort out the problem where your Behance is not loading.
Yeah, I'll use a different browser next time, I think.
I think that's the last one we have. I know that we're going to raid Josh OG. So don't know if you want to go to the ending screen or like any other screen, but I'm not really sure how we raid. So Caleb, if you're here,
yeah, we'll let Caleb do it. I think it's just /raid and then the person's name.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. It's been fun. It's been really fun. I've enjoyed it. We'll definitely get one sorted for maybe next month.
Yeah,
maybe next month.
100%.
Don't want to do it too regularly. But yeah.
If you guys didn't get your portfolios reviewed today, I promise you in the next one, make sure you submit in the Google form. We will submit, and we'll make sure to check out. Just leave us a message. If you want some personal ops, go into either of our DMs. I don't know if Dan is free today.
I'm open to it. If you guys want to message either of us.
Yeah. Just check out on the VBI channel or the Twitter, and we can give you some personal ops if you didn't get today. But thank you everyone for coming. Great work from everyone, honestly. hopefully this was good for you guys. Yeah.
We'll be back again next week with a couple of streams we've got planned. But other than that, stay for the raid, and we'll see you next week. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
See you later, guys.
Yeah, 100%.